In exploring laws, physical laws that govern the behavior of matter and energy, I want to do two things with you. I want to talk about what the laws say and then also what the laws mean for living organisms. Understand up front, physical laws are, in essence, rules that we've interpreted about how the universe works. They can almost always be stated mathematically, and they almost always apply under stated conditions. And even when those conditions aren't explicitly met, they still have consequences for how the universe works. So the two laws I want to look at in this video are what we can call the conservation laws. Let's start with the law of conservation of matter. This law states that matter can be neither created nor destroyed, it can only change form. That's what the law says. Well, what does this mean? And let's put this into a cellular context. Here's our cell. Cells require matter to maintain structure. I talked about this in the last video. Matter cannot be created from nothing. Therefore, if a cell is going to maintain its structure and it can't produce matter from nothing, it needs an external source of matter if it's going to survive. It's not enough for the cell to simply be. It has to have matter coming in, and it can't just keep recycling its own internal matter. It has to bring in new matter. That's what this law says. Matter can be neither created nor destroyed. This, as we can see here, is what the law means. Energy also has a conservation law. This is also called the first law of thermodynamics. Energy can be neither created nor destroyed. It can only change form. Notice this is essentially the same law, just stated for matter or energy. And similarly, cells need energy to maintain their structure. They have to be able to move matter into the proper position to rebuild and reconstitute structures. But since energy can't be created from nothing, cells have to have an external source of energy to survive. They have to take the energy in because as they consume and transform the energy they have internally, they're going to need more. So, conservation of matter states matter can be neither created nor destroyed. It can only change form. And the consequence for a cell is that cells have to take in matter from an external source in order to stay alive. Law of conservation of energy states that energy can be neither created nor destroyed. It can only change form. Consequence is that cells must take in an external energy source in order to survive and maintain their structure. The third physical law I want to talk with you about, the law of entropy, takes a little bit more time to work through, so that one's going to get its own separate video next.